Hi everyone, my name is Selena. Thank you so much for watching because I haven't been making videos in quite some time. So if you clicked on and you're watching, I truly appreciate it. This is going to be the first in hopefully a series of videos that I'm making. I'm doing this for two reasons. One, I want to get back into YouTube. I miss the community. I miss the dialogues that I've had. I miss the buddy reads that I've done in the past, and I just need this back in my life. I've missed reading as much as I used to. I miss talking with you guys and the community that BookTube has created, and so I want to get back into this, and hopefully by creating these videos over the next month, then I can make it a habit. And then second reason I'm making this video is to start to document my reading. I'm going to join Ariel Bissett. She started a challenge called #ReadAfter10. She did it for a week. I'm going to try to do it for 3 weeks or a month, and every day I'm going to update you guys on my reading progress and give you my page count, how many pages I got read the night before, what my thoughts are, my progress in reading, and all of that fun stuff. So I hope to do this for, like I said, 3 weeks or for a month, and then by hopefully doing it so often, it'll become a habit, and then I can rejoin the community and talk about books and all the lovely things with you guys. So I'll leave the video that Ariel Bissett did down below in the information about the hashtag down below in the description. But yeah, so totally check that out, and I would love if you guys are going to join in on this hashtag to leave me a message. If you're going to do a video, leave me a link to the video. I would love to watch it. Yeah, I'm trying to jump back into this community and talk to all of you lovely people about the books that I'm reading. So other thing I should mention, I'm going to make videos, but I'm not going to edit. I just don't have time for that anymore. So if you are going to stay with me, just know that about the videos. And if you're still here, you're probably okay. And if you didn't want to watch it, you're most likely gone. So that's fine. Okay, let's talk about the books that I'm reading. And then, yeah, that'll be it. So first up is N.K. Jemisin's 100,000 Kingdoms. She has won, I think, last 2 years, the Hugo Award for best science fiction or something like that. I know she's won twice, and I have no idea why. I have not read her yet, and so yep, that's going to come to an end, and I'm going to start reading this month and hopefully finish it this month. I don't know much about the book. I mean, it's a fantasy and it's a trilogy. This is book one in the trilogy, but other than that, I don't know much about the series, the plot, the characters. I've kind of avoided reviews of this when it had first come out many years ago when I first started making BookTube videos. So I am looking forward to reading this book. If you have read this book and you want to chit chat with me about it in the comments section down below, or watch my progress through it and give me things to look out for, I am not afraid of spoilers. So if that's something that you're afraid of, I don't care. Talk to me about books. Okay, the next book that I want to read is Lovecraft Country by Matt Ruff. This book was loaned to me by a friend, and I know, again, very little about the book. I usually go into my books knowing very little, but I do know that it is kind of like a mashup of the Green Book, or they call it here the Safe Negro Travel Guide, which historically was a document that African Americans used to travel the country. It told them where the safe places were, where the facilities were that would welcome minorities, like to restaurants or what have you, motels. So it's kind of a mashup of that text as well as sci-fi. It's particularly sci-fi in like the 1950s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, which was very white and very male, and at times also very prejudiced. And so it's kind of a look at the conflicting worlds of African Americans who enjoyed science fiction, but then were also very aware of its prejudiced side, its not so nice side, the seedier side of early sci-fi. Also, interesting enough, two things. This book, one, I think has been auctioned for being made into a show through HBO, so that's fun. Look out for that. Jordan Peele somehow is connected with this. I don't know how, but yes, you should look into that if this sounds like something you might be interested in. And then 2, I just found out that this book is a Sword and Laser pick. So Sword and Laser is reading this book for their October pick. So it just kind of all happened fortuitously, and I'm very happy that this book came my way at the time that it did. So I will be updating you guys on this. I actually started my hashtag Read After 10 last night, and I did start with this book. I got to page 19 before I got tired and went to bed. But so far, I am enjoying this read. The last book that I'm going to try to read this month is Paolo Bakigayupi's The Wind-Up Girl. This is a reread for me. I read this, again, very early on in my time as a YouTuber, and the characters, the setting, the writing, everything, just the situations that the characters got imprinted in my brain, and it's never left me, and I've always remembered this book very fondly. So I'm rereading this, just seeing how well this book holds up to the hype that I've developed in my own head. It's really dark, so I wouldn't recommend this book for people who maybe wouldn't like to see really the darker sides of humanity. It goes to some pretty dark places, but Paolo Bakigayupi does write really well this type of speculative fiction that looks at what would happen in the future if we continue treating the planet the way that we have, and some of the projections that he's making, while really horrible, are just written really well. Really, the plots interweave really well with the environment and the climate that he set for the story. So I'm really looking forward to a reread of this. Hopefully it lives up to the hype, like I said, that I have in my head. I'm done sharing the books that I'm going to be reading this month. Again, please chat with me down below. If you're watching, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I don't have an outro like I didn't have an intro, so bye.